I thank the Lord above every time I get to be a fisherman.
Welcome everyone to 2023 Team Trail Outdoors. This is Donnie Moore.
And I'm Darryl Roach.
This year we've got a lot of special things happening. First of all, we're going to guarantee an additional $10,000 per event at every tournament this year, bringing our guaranteed payouts to $25,000 per event, regardless of the entries. And we're going to then take, just like we did last year, we're going to pay out from third place on down to the last paying check, 80% of all entry fees.
And when we do this, the first tournament of the season is going to be here on Lake Fork, March 4th. And then we're going to be at Ray Roberts on April 8th, at Lake Texoma on May 6th. And then on June 10th, we're going to be at Cedar Creek Lake, followed up in October by the two-day championship on Possum Kingdom Lake.
And, you know, after reading all that schedule, that's a guaranteed payout all year of $125,000 in guaranteed monies that we're paying out. And that is all paid for by our sponsors. Every dollar that we get from our sponsors goes back to you anglers. We don't keep a penny of our sponsorship dollars. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to provide and build a platform for you guys to fish that you can actually make a profit on your investment. Because we all know that with the prices of everything to have these events and to fish these events, it's just so expensive, and it's hard to make any money by just winning a check in an event. And we're trying to build it to where if you get a check, at least your ROI is positive. So just know that Team Trail Outdoors, we keep no sponsorship dollars at all. It all goes back to the anglers.
100% of it goes back to the anglers.
But by us doing that, you know, the best way to continue to build this platform is for you guys to support our sponsors and to buy their product, to promote their product, because the more that you guys show that the support of these sponsors, the more that they're going to pay us to pay you guys. With all of these sponsors, we have all of our returning sponsors from last year, but we've got some amazing sponsors that we're bringing on in 2023. Darryl, and I'll let you mention the ones that are the new ones that we've added for 2023.
So new 2023, the new sponsors that we have is Shell Oil Company, probably one of the bigger ones that we have. They're also, the official lube company is Duramax and Dryden. We also picked up Lose Rod and Reels, Big Rig Bassin, and Excite Baits.
What's really cool about these new sponsors is not only are they a good partner with us and giving us money to pay back to you guys, but they're also going to give us free contingency money for you guys. And Darryl, what's some of the new contingencies that we have this year?
Well, the one I'm most excited about is the TTO contingency. So what the TTO contingency is it's a $100 entry per angler. What that pays out is the highest finishing team in first place will win $500. Second highest finishing team will pay $300, and the third highest finishing team will pay $200. Now, if both anglers are in the contingency, they will receive double the payout. So it'll go to $1,000, $600, and $400. But also with that TTO contingency, you're going to get a TTO t-shirt as well as a TTO hat.
Shell is save all of your Shell receipts, write your name on the back of the receipt, and you're going to turn them in at registration. At the end of the tournament, we're going to reach in the bag and we're going to pull out one receipt and we're going to give you $250. Enter as many times as you want. As many Shell receipts as you can bring to the tournament, the better. Just put your name on the back of them, and at the end of the tournament, we'll draw for the $200. That's for Shell, Duramax, and Dryden. Lose Rods and Reels, great sponsor of ours this year, our official rod sponsor. They're going to give rod and reel product out to the winners of the tournament, and that's an awesome contingency on their part. Then we have the Big Rig Bassin, which is the bracket for the 360. It's a mount for the 360 to your trolling motor. It's a quick connect. It's really convenient. It just a couple little levers, pops the 360 off. Easier to put your boat cover on and travel down the road with it. they're going to give $500 to the highest finisher that has that product. And they're going to also give another $100 to the second highest finisher with that product. So, guys, awesome contingencies on, as well as great partners that have come on board with us. And
we have several more contingencies that y'all can go on the TTO website and look at, with Moritz Chevrolet, Metroplex Insurance Group, Black Rifle Coffee Company, another great contingency. Costa Sunglasses is still going to be our big bass sponsor of the year. And also on the contingency is the Power Pole Captain's Cash, but you can find all those contingencies on the website.
yeah, there's actually a whole page on contingencies on the website that you can visit. And the cool thing about the contingencies this year is that on the contingencies page, you can actually sign up for all the contingencies from there. There's a hyperlink to everybody's website to, one, get signed up for First Flight, two, get signed up for the Moritz contingency. And every one of them that sells a product, there's a link to their website so that you can either buy their product or just register with them. And then that database, we'll have that database, and you only got to do it one time. At that point, we have the data. You never have to do it again. And if you win the contingency, we'll know at the end of the tournament just by going through our data. So, and plus it'll speed up everything at the registration window for Pam on Fridays, whenever she's not having to ask 100 different people if they're signed up for Black Rifle, if they've signed up for Costa, if they sign up for whatever. So we're trying to make it very user friendly and as quickly as possible to get through these registrations for Pam. And we're giving out over $12,000 per tournament at all of our events on these things.
And that's why it pays to fish TTO.
And I think it's pretty much it on the contingencies. This year, we're going to do our own type of a video. We're trying something out this year. And thanks to Moritz Chevrolet and Fun and Sun Boats and Tackle and TTO, we've all partnered up to try our own type of video, if you will, of a tournament recap from registration to award ceremonies. And they're going to be about 15 to 20-minute videos, and they're going to be released to our social media approximately a week after the tournament, and it'll be on all of our social media platforms, being Facebook, YouTube, everything that we have for you guys to enjoy and view, to get a kind of a total recap of the event.
And with the first event coming up on Lake Fork, be sure to get registered. We're almost there. Guys, when you register, if you want to pay for the whole season, if you go to the TTO website and in the top right-hand corner, you will find Pam's phone number up there. If you will give Pam a call, she can take your payment for the whole season. If you want to pay for the whole season, that'll actually probably save you some money on registration with credit card fees at every event if you did it all at one time. But just get with Pam on that. Off Limits starts on Sunday, February 26th, and it runs through the start of the tournament. The official practice day is going to be March 3rd. The thing about practice that some guys are missing is you have to be off the water by 5 o'clock p.m. If we're set up for registration, you cannot come up, park your boat on the bank, come up, register, and it be after 5 o'clock. You have to be off the water by 5 o'clock p.m. So just keep that in mind and make sure you're off the water.
Yeah, we really don't want to start the year off with scratching somebody from the tournament just because they thought that it would be a lot easier just to pull up to the beach and come up and draw your boat number. We're really, really, really strict about our rules, and just make sure that you are on the trailer about, like Darryl said, 5 o'clock. And, all of this information can be found on the details page of the tournament on our website. So, any questions regarding the tournament, call Darryl, call me. Do not call Pam. She don't know all the particulars. She just puts on the website what we tell her to put on the website. Her job is administration, so we need to keep it at that if we can. So, tournament questions, go to me or Darryl. All of you guys have our numbers. If you don't, it's on the website. Anything administrative, it needs to go through Pam, because me and Darryl are going to screw that up if we try to get you guys signed up for anything. So,
And we will be at Lake Fork Marina on Friday. Our registration boat draws will be from 4 to 6 p.m. We'll also be there at 4:30 a.m. Saturday morning. So if you sign up online, be sure you come by and you draw your boat numbers. That way you can go over any detail. We can go over any details with you of any changes or off limits or anything like that, so that you'll know. But we will be at Lake Fork Marina on Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. for boat draws and registration if you didn't register
and
online.
come hungry, because Fun and Son will be providing pulled pork sandwiches and chips and drinks and all that good stuff. So come hungry, eat their food. It's free and it's really good. We've had it before in the past. They're going to be providing that and serving it to you guys when you draw your boat number. So do us a favor. They're bringing plenty. If your wife wants to come, grab her one. If your kids want to come, food for plenty. And they're going to do this all year long at all 4 of our qualifying events. They're going to feed us at registration at all of our tournaments. So huge thank you to them guys for stepping up to the plate and doing that for us. Fun and Son, we love you guys like we always have. But it's going to be a great year this year. It's going to be an awesome year this year. Like I said, we've got a lot of new things happening. We've got some really good guaranteed monies going to be paid back to you guys. Awesome partners that we have. We cannot do any of this without any of you guys and partnering up with us. And I promise you, we're gonna return the favor for you guys, and our guys are gonna support your product, and we're gonna have the damn best trail in Texas, and it's gonna be fun, Darryl. I honestly don't think that I've, how long have we been doing this? Since
This is going on our 11th year.
I don't think I've been this excited about a tournament season as I am this year. So it's going to be great. Hopefully we have record numbers. That's the goal, obviously. And, we'll see you guys on the water.